Hello there, my name is Norm Peckham, and I'm an educational technology trainer here in Mesa Public Schools, and I'm recording this screencast in Screencastify today and wanted to go over some screencasting tips with you. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first tip I have for you today is make sure you have a short script or some speaker notes ready. Print them out so that you can refer to them as you narrate your screencast. This will help you avoid a lot of the uhs, ums, awkward silences, and where was I moments that can happen when you're recording a screencast. Your screencast does not need to be perfect. You don't have to be flawless with it. And in fact, mistakes that you make could lead to teachable moments for your students. However, having prepared notes or a script will really help ensure that you stay focused on your screencast objective. You may want to practice reading your script or speaker notes a few times out loud to make sure that they flow naturally. If there are any words that you have difficulty pronouncing, practice pronouncing them until you're an expert at saying them, or replace them with synonyms that are easier to pronounce. And just so you know that I am partly referring back to a script that I printed out as I record this screencast myself. And you'll realize that this screencast is not perfect. It does have some uhs and ums in it. Okay, I'm going to go on to the next slide that I have prepared for you in this screencast. The second tip I have for you about screencasting is to make a test recording. Typically, one of the most common mistakes made in screencast recordings is that the narrator sits too close to the microphone, thinking that it will not pick up his or her voice. It's a good idea to first do a quick test recording to see how your recording will sound based on how far or close you're seated from your computer's microphone. This will also help you adjust how close you get to the device's microphone, and it will give you an idea for the type of audio that you'll record using that microphone. If you're using a device such as the Lenovo ThinkPad Helix, and you're using the built-in microphone on that device, it might pick up too much noise from your stylus as you write on the screen while recording your screencast. In that case, you might want to consider using an external USB microphone that is placed a little farther away from your tablet screen. These types of microphones can be plugged into one of the USB ports on the Helix, and some webcams also come with built-in microphones. Now, you don't need to go out and buy a fancy microphone like this one right here in the picture, but just a simple USB microphone will do. Okay, I'm going to go on to the next tip now. The next tip I have for you is to make sure that you listen to your test recording with headphones. This will really help you isolate the recording. If you listen to your recording with external speakers and not headphones, you might be hearing other sounds in your surrounding environment, which may make you believe that the recording was substandard. So just plugging in some headphones like these right here in the picture could really help you isolate your recording and see what may have gone wrong in that test recording before you make your actual screencast that you're going to share with your audience. All right, finally, my last tip for you is to keep your screencast short and to the point. Screencast should probably be no longer than 10 minutes, with 5 to 6 minutes or shorter being an ideal amount of time to keep your audience's attention. If you have content that cannot be covered in under 10 minutes, consider breaking your content up into several videos rather than one long video. Also, while it might be tempting to include a ton of images and text and fun sounds in your screencast, this actually can lead to overload for your learner's working memory. Remember, you want your screencast to be focused. You want them to focus on a goal and objective. And if you're including too many extraneous images and sounds, they're going to compete for your learner's limited cognitive resources, and they're going to distract from your learning objective. So a good screencast should have some type of focus goal or objective, and make sure that you stick with that goal. That was about it for the tips I had today for creating a screencast. I appreciate you watching this screencast, and I hope these tips will help you when you're creating your own screencast. Thank you for watching.